One of the hardest things about running your own business is running your own business. I mean, it's great to be your own boss, but you actually have to be your own boss. I put a lot of time into my business. That's not my problem. My problem is what I do at that time. I just kind of run by the seat of my pants. It's like, oh, okay, I got time to work on my business. Well, what should I do today? Well, I decided for 2023, I was going to change that, and I was going to come up with a 2023 business plan. And so I wanted to share with you what I've been doing to create that. And if you'd like to find out, stick around. Hello, everyone. My name is Sherry from Rolling Acres Education. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time. And first of all, I'm working from home this week, and I wasn't going to film any videos. But while I was doing this business plan, I thought, you know what? This is really helping me. This is helping me get clarity. This is helping me make some decisions. This is helping me kind of plan out some goals. And it might help someone else. So I'm going to film a few videos and share what I'm doing. So the first thing that I want you to know is that a business plan is a plan. It is a guide. It is not the gospel. It is not going to be perfect. You are going to have to make changes. You're going to have to adjust. You know, I think of it as like a very long trip. As a matter of fact, while I was planning this, I thought about that. Those episodes of I Love Lucy where Ricky and Lucy and Fred and Ethel were going to California from New York and all the things that happened to them along the way. And I thought, you know, if I was going from East Tennessee to like Northern California, that's a very long trip. And I would probably have it all planned out. I'm not going to just get in the car and just, you know, hope I can find my way and think, okay, what route am I going to take today? And where am I going to stop today? But even the best laid plans can have things happen, and you know what all kinds of things can happen on a trip that'll cause you to have to change some of your plans. Well, that's what your business plan is going to be like. You're going to have a plan, but you're going to realize that you may have to change some things as you go along. So to get started, I created these little worksheets to help me out, and I'm going to link them down below. Now, let me say this. They are from Canva. I have never shared anything I've made in Canva, like shared a link to something I made in Canva, so I hope it works. But if it does, you should be able to go to Canva. If you don't have an account, why not? You really should have a Canva account. They're free, and there's so much you can do. But you can actually go in and edit these. So I'm going to have them down below. They'll have the questions I asked, and then a blank sheet, and then, you know, filled in some of the things that I did. But the first thing I wanted to do was decide what really should have my attention this year. Not just, you know, wow, this sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. But I decided to look at my business, where I am, and decide where should I go from here. So there were three main questions that I asked myself. The first one is, what things in your business or store are working for you? What things in your business or store are not working for you? What are some gaps, some needs, or holes in your business or store? And then number three, what is some future dream or project that you want to begin, maybe that seems a little scary right now? So I have more things that I want to work on this year than just like my actual Teachers Pay Teachers store. But you may only be working on your store. So you can kind of ask these about your store. What things are working in your store? What things are not working in your store? Where are there some gaps or weaknesses? And then what is something, you know what it is. You've got something in the back of your mind that's a big dream that you want to do. What is that? And so starting with what things in your business or store are working for you. What's making you money? What's moving your business forward? What's bringing awareness to your brand or your products? What's increasing your audience? What's feeding your passion? What's bringing you joy? What's helping you serve others? What's bringing you clarity? And what's building a foundation for your future? And all these questions are on here. And so I thought about that. And for me, of course, the first thing is my Teachers Pay Teachers store. Now, if you're just thinking of a store, maybe what are some of the products in your store, some of the product lines in your store. But for me, definitely my store. My store is definitely bringing me money. It's helping move my business forward. It brings me clarity. It brings me joy and all these things. So I'm definitely going to continue to work on my Teachers Pay Teachers store. The second thing that is working for me is my YouTube channel. Now, it's not always going to be what's making you money, because this YouTube channel technically isn't making me money. I think it is indirectly, but everything else on here, it meets. It brings me joy. It feeds my passion. It helps me serve others. It's bringing awareness, you know, all these other things. And I hope that sometime it will bring me money. So the two things that I want to work on this year that I've already been working on are my YouTube channel and my TPT store. Now, you may only have one. I wouldn't have a bunch, okay, unless maybe you've got all kinds of time and all kinds of time to work on your business. But I want to continue building my Teachers Pay Teacher store, and I want to continue growing this YouTube channel. Then the second question was, what things in my business or store are not working, or where are some gaps and needs or holes that I need to fill in my business? Well, my first one is awareness for my store. One of the things I did, and I'm going to talk about this in a different video, is I really poured over my Teachers Pay Teachers stats. But one thing, anybody with any experience looking at Teachers Pay Teachers data can take less than 5 minutes looking at that and say, you need more views. Your problem is views. You don't have enough people looking at your products. So I decided to start an email list this year. And I've been meaning to start it, but I get sidetracked on all kinds of different things. But I'm going to have an email list, and I'm going to set aside specific times to work on that email list. Then another thing is some gaps or holes in your business. And for me, I decided I wanted to find something to do to make money over the summer. As you know, June and July are not great months for Teachers Pay Teachers stores. And even the people that are making a lot of money don't make as much money over the summer. They might make more than we do, but they're still not making what they would normally be making. And so I thought, what can I do to start making money over the summer? It doesn't really necessarily have to make me money this summer, but I want to have it in place so that, it can start building over the years. And I wanted to do something that wasn't going to be brand new and that I wouldn't have to start all over. So what could I use things I already have or expand things I already have? And so I decided to make puzzle books for Amazon KDP. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to make a video about each of these, because I think KDP, it's Kindle Direct Publishing, Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing. I just think it's a great opportunity for people, teachers who are wanting to build their business. And so I'll talk more about it in another video, but I really don't have time for it in this one. But I decided I was going to make puzzle books for Kindle Direct Publishing. So I am going to continue working on my store. I'm going to do this YouTube channel. I am going to make an email list, and I'm going to start making puzzle books from resources I already have. I'm just going to take some of the things I've made and put them together. And then the last thing was, what is a future dream or project that you want to begin? And, this is something that maybe a lot of us don't want to share, and I'm not ready to share what mine is right now, but I can tell you that I do have a dream product or project that I want to do, and I've decided I want to start working on it this year. I want to take actionable steps to begin making that happen. So pick one or two things from each of those three questions, and I've got a paper where you can fill these questions out. There it is. Like, you can start putting some things in here, and then down here you're going to pick the things that you want to work on this year. And it might just be your Teachers Pay Teacher store. And I'm going to talk about the Teachers Pay Teacher store part of it separately in a separate video. But you can do these questions for just your store. It doesn't have to be for your business. So that's what I kind of did for this first video. I decided that those were the 5 things that I wanted to work on. And I also thought about what percentage of my time do I want to work on each of those. I think that my email list and my Teachers Pay Teacher store are the most important. Those are the 2 things that I really need to spend most of my time on. And then my YouTube channel, and then the KDP books and the project are just going to be small. I'm just going to work a few hours a week on those. And the majority of my time is still going to be on my email list and my Teachers Pay Teacher store, probably towards the beginning of the year, it's going to be more on my email list, because there's a lot of things you have to do up front for that. But those are the 5 things that I plan to work on this year. So in the next video, what I want to do is I want us to look at each of those things we want to work on and set some goals for each one of those. What are the things we want to accomplish in each one of those? And then we'll move on from there. So grab those worksheets down below and take some time to figure out what is it that you really want to work on this year in your business or in your store. And just remember, you've got this, God's got you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.